Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm helping you get closer to great skin days, and I wanted to talk to you about the menopause. So many of you responded to the last video I did on this topic. I thought I would dig a little deeper and share my 4 fundamentals to coping better with your skin during this tricky time. Let's get started. So what is happening with your collagen is that enzymes called collagenase are increased through the process of sun exposure, and over a long period of time that can lead to significant thinning of the skin. Thinning means wrinkling. Now, if you imagine that you've now got a situation where estrogen levels are dropping, the two things compound, meaning that over the course of 5 years of menopause, you can lose as much as 30% of your collagen stores, which is highly significant. So the combination of sunscreen, which keeps the skin protected, allowing it to focus its energy on repair and regenerating our collagen supplies rather than fighting off the impact of free radical damage, means that it's very, very effective at helping us manage this change. If you then add retinoids into the mix, which again suppress those degrading enzymes, again, you're going to encourage the skin towards a positive collagen balance. The final thing, free radical management using antioxidants, means that you're going to negate not only the impact of UV damage, but also that potentially of visible light and the effects of pollution, all of which can again trigger that cascade of enzymes resulting in thinner, more wrinkled skin. So make your ingredients in your skincare work together to form a super team that helps keep your collagen stores maintained. The second fundamental is to look at your supplement intake at this important time in your life. Now, I'm always encouraging patients to make sure they get as much of their vital nutrition from the actual foods that they eat rather than relying on supplements. But the things that I do think are worth looking at and supplementing accordingly are your omega-3 intake. So important for a healthy, robust barrier. We know that menopause can make skin much drier through the effect of estrogen, and therefore you want to do as much as possible to support a robust barrier from within. Next thing to think about is your vitamin D intake. So I suggest everyone take vitamin D supplementation, particularly if you're using sunscreen diligently on a daily basis, as I think you should be. This is such an important vitamin and hormone for health of your skin, of your internal organs, that I think it's worth all of us thinking carefully about. The next thing to think about, zinc and biotin for hair and nail health. Hair can thin at this time in your life, and you want to ensure that you're doing everything possible to boost the best possible hair growth from within. The final supplement that I think is of interest is oral nicotinamide, related to niacinamide, which you'll know of as being one of my favorite topical skincare ingredients. I think that there is growing evidence that it is excellent as a photoprotective supplement, meaning that it helps those who perhaps spend a lot of time outdoors or have done in the past, reducing the impact of further sun damage on their skin. So worth looking into. Fundamental number 3 is sleep quality. Now, we all know that we feel better when we've had a good night's sleep. I certainly do. But did you know that melatonin, which is the sleepy hormone, has a potentially powerful effect on your collagen, because it can actually neutralize the impact of AGE complexes, which are the stiffened effect on collagen, which is a consequence of a high glycemic diet. So we know that sugar has an impact on skin aging, and this is one of the mechanisms through which it has that. And melatonin is one of the few ingredients that we know can help with this. So skin and sleep, very important. Now, in terms of sleep quality, be very careful about exposing your eyes to blue light before bedtime, which can be very disturbing to your sleep rhythm. So think about getting a blue light filter for your computer, phone, or iPad. A final thought is, if you're having trouble sleeping, is that magnesium supplementation, either in the bath or by mouth, can be helpful as a muscle relaxant and calmer of the nervous system. Fundamental number 4 is a subtle one, and that is lash and brow definition. I've talked about this as being one of my pillars of beauty at any age in the past. And that's because lash density and brow density can thin as we age, and the colour can also fade. I mean, we lack definition in this part of our faces, which can tend to make us look a bit washed out. So I find that boosting brow and lash growth makes a tremendous difference to a face's impact and presence in a way that people don't even really particularly notice. So whether that is dyeing your brows, whether that is boosting growth of the hairs through use of something like Lumigan, which is prescription grade, or boosting density through something over the counter like Revitalash, or just simply drawing them in or using a more beefy mascara. I think those simple tricks make a big difference to how a face looks, particularly au naturel, and I think it gives a great boost in confidence. So there you have it. These are the things that I find make a big difference to the patients I see going through this challenging time. I'd love to hear your thoughts and see if you've tried any of these fixes to make you feel better going through menopause. If you like this video, hit subscribe and like the video. See you again soon.